comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. So we'll see.
So the Houston starting five. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Van Vliet runs the show with Thompson to his side. And it's Durant in at the three, the small forward. Now here's Antetokounmpo from the left block. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And the energy Antetokounmpo plays with is extraordinary. You gotta love how active he is on the glass.
Here's Smith. Lets it go. Durant's shot is off. Şengün against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Kuzma. There's a screen by Turner. Three-pointer. Offensive board. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Milwaukee out in front. They lead by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks. Guys?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Van Vliet runs the show with Thompson to his side. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Anthony. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Yeah, Anthony is a talented scorer. He understands how to capitalize when he's near the rim.
2 on the clock. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Cole Anthony.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Van Vliet. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Why are you asking? I'm a little tired, but, I'm a busy man, Ernie. I got a lot going on, but I'm here. Like, what's going on? I'm ready. What are we doing here?
We're on now, but don't worry about it. You can sleep behind the desk. Nobody will even notice you're gone. Hey, get him a pillow.
Come on, fellas. We got a job to do. Take it a little seriously, would you?
Bring me a pillow, too.
And we now take a look at the Houston Rockets and the close first half they've played.
In a game this close, you want to attack the paint. Get yourself some easy looks. Get to the line, man. Get to the line.
Yeah, they've become addicted to the jump shooting. We have seen teams win that way, but inconsistently.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Trent Jr. and Kuzma on the wings. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner, and it's Anthony in at the point. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Turner. Ooh, stolen by Smith. To the inside, Thompson. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Giannis to the cup. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
But when he gets going on the dribble, no one can stop Giannis. He's just too much.
Now Van Vliet. With one on the clock. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. 3/4 of play and a close one here. Milwaukee out in front, up 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
Hey guys, come on. Let's close this quarter. Let's close it. Got to pick up our pace. Got to pick up our pace right here.
And Doc Rivers looking for a faster tempo, wanting to make a big push here.
Well, he realizes when his team is attacking at both ends, that's when they tend to go on runs.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Van Vliet runs the show with Thompson to his side. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Trent. Outside Anthony. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Van Vliet. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back.
Here's Durant. Cleared away by Kuzma. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. And allowing for 2. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Shooting 2.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. What's the best strategy for him?
And this comes down to whether they want to go for a 3 to win or send it to overtime with a 2. Either way, it's got to happen off this inbound pass.
Durant can't get the 3. And so it's Milwaukee who scrape by with the win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our